Well, this summer we've studied and focused on just 10 verses of the Bible. They're all from the Sermon on the Mount in a section called the Beatitudes. We want to build these Beatitudes into our lives. Now, to whatever degree we have the first 7 Beatitudes in our life, that will determine how much we will experience the 8th. If we're poor in spirit, if we're at the end of our rope, the world can't stand us because it lives in pride and self-help. When we mourn and are repentant over sin, the world thinks we're fools, that we're not living it up. Meek, humble, the world runs over us. Hungers and thirsts for righteousness, must be a religious fanatic, narrow-minded for sure. Merciful, the world laughs at the merciful, who seek the welfare of others first. You're kidding me. Pure in heart, that seeks to live a pure life. Well, the world, it seeks sin to gratify its lusts. The peacemaker tries to help others find true and lasting and eternal peace. And the world says, no, mind your own business. Well, Jesus, he's a realist. He's very honest about the consequences of following him. In fact, he says, if you follow me, there's some people who are not going to approve of you. They're not going to approve of your decision. They're not going to like you. They're not going to like your lifestyle. So if you and I, if we build these principles, these Beatitudes into our lives, we can expect some people to be upset. So in closing this section out, his closing statement in Matthew chapter 5, verse 10, blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Now this statement is so shocking that he's going to repeat it. The very next verse, blessed are you when people insult you and when they persecute you and when they falsely say all kinds of things against you because of me. So Jesus says, you rejoice, you be glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Now Jesus gives more space to this one beatitude than any others. And he also personalizes it. Did you notice this is the only one that says you? He's saying, blessed, happy, healthy are those who can handle rejection. He's saying happy, healthy, blessed are those who believe, and their belief so strong that they can withstand any attack and any harassment. Also notice the reality of it. It will happen. He doesn't say if you're persecuted, if you're insulted, but when you're persecuted. So be prepared. Don't be caught off guard. My friends, as the world gets further and further away from God, it's going to get more and more hostile toward Christianity. That's reality. It's going to be dangerous. So what do? Well, we keep looking at Jesus. We keep trusting him. He's going to see us through all the way to the end.